Hey Roman Roofing, my name is Sylas here with Ascension Marketing Agency. I'm making this video for you folks today. It's a customized video. What I'm going to go over is I'm going to show you guys how your website is performing online in terms of your online presence. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks how to optimize that so that you guys can gain more traffic just using your website, and hopefully that turns into more leads and more clients for you guys. Okay. I'm also going to be doing a little side-by-side comparison with one of your competitors in one of the areas you guys service, which is Fort Myers. And this information is yours to utilize and implement on your own. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. All right. So the three things I'm going to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations. Now, content. Rule of thumb when it comes to your home page regarding content is you want to have about 1,500 words worth of content on your home page alone. And although I say words, pictures also count as content as well. So let's see here. An example of a picture being content is if you pay attention to my screen down here at the bottom left where my arrow is, when I hover over these images, you'll see that it says Roman roofing /metal /shingle, so on and so forth. So that'll be considered content as well, but you have to save the pictures properly. And that goes for any tab as well. All right. So you want to have at least a little bit of content on each tab, services, all these. You want to have some content on there because Google will see that and it'll help you rank higher. Now, another thing with content is something called keywords. Now, what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And these keywords can be placed throughout anywhere on your website. And an example of that would be exactly this, what I typed in: roofing, Fort Myers, Florida. Because I know you guys service Fort Myers, so anyone in any part of Florida that you guys service, they can type in roofing. I don't know where else you guys service, Bonita, Orlando, I'm not sure, but that would be considered a keyword: roofers, Fort Myers, so on and so forth. So if you type that up, you'll notice you got the top three here showing up in the map pack. I'll show you how you can crack the top three and be mentioned there as well. Then you'll get down to the organic results and all these directories. All right. So the company I went with to do the comparison today is right here, Apex Roofing, since they're number one right here. And if we dive a little bit deeper into keywords, so if you notice on this site, we use this to run some numbers and look at the strength of websites. Got yours plugged in over here, Roman Roofing. Now, if we look over here, you guys currently have 2 keywords on your website, and those 2 keywords are bringing you 7 traffic or 7 people to your site per month. So it goes without saying, you want to bump your or if you want your traffic up, you got to get your keywords up as well. So if we look over here at Apex Roofs, see what they're doing, right? They have 245 keywords, bringing them 1.1 thousand traffic or people to the site every month. Makes sense? Now, the thing with keywords on this site, at least, is you can go in, click keywords, see what keywords are on your website. So you have Roman roofing. Now, over here in this column is what people are searching up, and over here is how many times they're searching that up per month and where you guys rank on Google for that. So you guys rank 4th for people searching up Cape Coral Roofing Company, and people are searching that up 300 times a month, right? So you guys got 2 good ones, but you obviously want to bump that number up. So what you want to do is go over to any one of your competitors' websites, click on their keywords, and then see what's working for them. So obviously they got a lot of keywords with their name included. So that's a given, but you obviously don't want to put your competitor's name in your website. Let's see. Maybe they have better keywords that you can go ahead and utilize yourself. They have very generic, maybe roofing restoration companies getting 40 searches a month. Roofing restoration 100. Roofing restoration near me 300. So what you kind of want to do is have more buyer intent keywords, meaning you want something that maybe someone's looking at roofing repairs, Fort Myers, Florida. That's more buyer intent. You want to include that on your website. Maybe tile roof installation, Fort Myers, right? And that's more buyer intent as well, because someone's typing that up with the intent of getting tile roof installed on their house. So that's keywords in a nutshell. If you have any more questions or want to learn more, feel free to reach out. But next I'm going to go over is backlinks. So if we go back to yours, so what a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable text. And these links, they act like an endorsement of your website. Google sees it as a trust factor because it's as if that other website is vouching for yours. Now, what I mean by this is right here, you guys have 2 zeros, so we want to get that number up as well. But if we're to look over at Apex Roofs, this is what it means. So there are 77 other websites out there that have a link back to their website 3.2 thousand times. So it goes without saying that you want to get your name, your website link, right, for Roman Roofing right here. You want to get it mentioned on many other websites because it's almost like free advertising that whenever someone goes on that particular website, there's a chance of them scrolling down and clicking on your link and takes them to your website. Now, the tricky thing with backlinks is, yes, quantity is good, but you also want good quality backlinks. Now, an example of that is, say your website link is on a website or a blog that has to do with cats and dogs, right? There's no relevance between the two. The chances of your link getting clicked are pretty low versus if your link were to be mentioned on a blog about types of roofing, right? That makes more sense. So that's backlinks. That's how you get found organically as well. So if you want to bump up your organic ranking, meaning if you want to be found number 1 right up here, you would want to get your keywords up, more buyer intent keywords, and your backlinks as well. So being found on other websites. And that'll get your traffic up and also your revenue. Now, last thing I'm going to go over is something called citations. And what a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are found, just like it is on your Google business profile. And these citations help you rank right over here in this Google Map pack. And this is extremely important because these can generate huge amounts of revenue considering how close to the top it is when you search something up. Because people are more likely to click something up here or maybe over here versus scrolling all the way down and having to look for it. Makes sense, right? So that's citations. Now, how do you get citations? Well, like I said, your business name, number, and address have to be shown in places, and places are like directories. So Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yellow Book, or Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, stuff like that. And there's hundreds of directories out there. So the more that your business name, number, address are listed in those, the better chance you have of ranking in the map pack, in the top 3. All right. Now the idea is that your brand, the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, and the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And once Google sees you more often than these other competitors, the more likely it is that they'll rank you above them as well. So that's about it. I want to try to keep this video as short as possible. A quick rundown is citations, right? Business name, number, address in directories. That will get you over here. You want to get as many of those. Backlinks is your website URL for Roman Roofing being mentioned on other websites. That'll help you with backlinks and keywords. When people are searching things up on Google, have more buyer intent keywords, bump that up, bump this up, and that'll ultimately boost your traffic to your website. All right. So I hope that helped. Hope you learned something new. Hope this was valuable. Feel free to implement these strategies on your own. But if you have any questions or need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. Lastly, if you can please just leave 1 line of feedback. Tell me what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Other than that, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day.